Good morning, Marcus.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, we got a special story today. We're meeting a local woman from Naperville. It's a speech pathologist, but she's actually stepping out to start a new career as a filmmaker. She's bringing awareness to a rare childhood disease by finishing her late husband's passion project. Take a look.
When I describe Scott, it's hard to pare it down into a few words or sentences, but he's definitely was the most creative person I have ever met.
This is Sarah Potter talking about her husband, Scott. Scott was in the process of making a film about acute flaccid myelitis, or AFM. It's a rare neurological condition that affects young children. In the middle of production of his documentary, Scott was diagnosed with his own illness, pancreatitis. He had to have surgery, and he didn't make it through.
After Scott passed away, he had a big filmmaker community that supported him throughout his entire career. And they came out like in droves to support me. And in particular, his mentor reached out to me and said, hey, if you need any help finishing up Scott's, unfinished work, let us know. We have a whole team of, editors.
Sarah has taken them up on their offer. With the production team's help, she'll be finishing Scott's documentary. She's calling the movie When the Lotus Blooms. It'll focus on Scott's work helping families struggling with AFM, as well as her story about losing her husband so suddenly. These families that you're going to probably be talking to who are in these situations, do you feel like because of what you've been through, you can relate to them on a different level now than you ever could have before?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Anyone in the last 2 years could tell you that they have some kind of story with grief. So I'm hoping that it's a message that resonates with people and gives them permission to talk about it more, because for some reason it's still this extremely taboo topic that people don't want to talk about. But if we can talk about it and share with people about it, it's a lot easier to go forward.
Because I can't imagine the level of emotion, everything that's going to happen in the process of making this. Are you nervous at all about stepping out on this journey?
Of course. I am terrified, but I've already faced the most terrifying thing that I could imagine. And at this point, I don't have anything to lose by trying it, and I have so much to gain, and I've already gained so much. I've gained an entire new community of people that I didn't know would end up being some of my best friends. Storytelling has been a part of my life for a long time in different ways, and I just never envisioned it as a career, but it's something that has definitely given me purpose to move forward, and I can't think of a better way than to do it with this project.
So Sarah's just starting her journey. They're calling the movie When the Lotus Blooms, a story of acute survival. They've launched a Kickstarter to help fund the movie. You can find it, make a donation at whenthelotusblooms.com. And they tell me if 200 people donate this week, a group of sponsors have offered to contribute $10,000 toward the project, so they're really pushing people this week. And her husband, Scott, actually was studying at NIU in the same media studies program that I was in. So really felt a connection to this and everything that kind of he was going through. He's very talented, so it's really neat that she's doing this kind of in honor of him. So you can check it out there on the website.
Thank you.